Hey you, I'm the Queen of Shade. Welcome to the interview. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit my Cash App to support your favorite content creator. Now let's get to the interview. Mwah.
I can think about a million reasons why you need to burn in hell. You're a liar and a cheater, a con artist telling tales. Been rejected, disrespected, boy, your abuse never fails. I'm so done, boy, really done, boy, now I'm staying to myself. I'm so stoic. I'm so stoic. I'm so stoic. I'm so stoic.
Salutations. Queen of Shade here. Coming to you with a very special presentation. I want to talk to you about my boys. My boys all over the world. You know, the ones that I've been interviewing for about 1.5 years now, bringing you all those sexy men so that you can see them on YouTube, hear them on my podcast. I want to talk to you about those boys. I have a story to tell you, but I want to first give you a little context. I've been showing men in my career, Black and Latin men, since 2003. It's 2023. It's a long time to be dedicated to the craft of finding beauty in the melanated soul. You know, there are a lot of people that love other races. They love the exotics, I'll say. And they stick to the exotics. But for me, though I didn't always understand them growing up, though I was bullied by them growing up, I have never been able to shake my need to promote my fellow melanated brethren. It's just always been something that I've done. Even in my early days of modeling, I spoke into the lives of many Black models whom were gorgeous and not getting the careers that they deserved for being as good as any white model, better than any white model. So it was always a thing for me because I was privy to a lot of information being on the inside of the business, starting as a model at 19. I heard and I learned about many things that happened to my melanated brethren, and it was deplorable. I was angry about it. I was angry that the gatekeepers were keeping us out. The gatekeepers. And you know what was sad about that was that usually the gatekeepers looked exactly like us. They were just hired by the Caucasians to basically police their own. And they did. They weeded us out. They tore down our self-esteem. They belittled us. They used us. And then they just pushed us aside and took a lighter, fairer ethnic origin and tried to make us feel like Blacks weren't actually beautiful fashion models and many other things, actors, models, dancers, singers. I need you to understand that because I have a story to tell you. This morning, I woke up and I am literally always working. I work 25/8. So while I'm also creating my own content, graphic design, all of that, I am also following the careers of thousands of melanated brethren of mine, keeping up with them, seeing what they're doing, staying on the new content and promoting it as much as I can. I posted one of my brethren, he's from Brazil, and I posted him on my page this morning, and he is very well endowed. Let's just say that. They're extremely well endowed. And he's made a living for himself and a name for himself. He travels all over the world, go-going, dancing, stripping. showing off what God gave him and his genetics. And he's made a pretty damn good living doing that. Well, this morning I awoke and I create a safe space for myself and for my melanated brethren. I don't tolerate negative comments. I don't leave negative comments. As much as I work is as much as I police my safe space online, social media, and I do not allow hateful comments. I block you immediately and I remove your comment. That's just what I do. That's my way. So I am checking on everything, even as I'm creating in real time. I'm checking to make sure nobody's disrespecting not just me, but my melanated brethren that I bring to the forefront on my page. This morning I awoke and I go through my notifications and I see, makes me so upset. I see another gay young man who's a drag queen leaving this comment, basically saying that this guy's genitalia wasn't real, or that he had done some kind of implant to his genitalia, his member, et cetera, et cetera. And the comment made me so upset because I realized you don't know him. And for you to make that kind of comment, I called it hate immediately. So I tried to resolve it. So immediately I removed the comment and I messaged the young man because I have worked with the young man. I have collaborated with the young man before. We did an interview together. I brought him to my platform and I associated him with my brand. And I asked him, I said, yo, that was really hateful. Like, why are you saying that? Like, I know him. His shit is real. And then furthermore, a lot of my melanated brethren have like OnlyFans and Twitter and stuff like that. So you can go do your research for yourself. So I said to this young man, I said, go do your research. Go look at his page. Like, this shit is real. Like, this is him. It's just enormous. Go check it out for yourself. So the person says to me, I don't have time to go look at every man and put, do research on every man. And I said to myself and them, you don't have time to go find out or cite your source. Go research it before you open your mouth and something really hateful falls out. You don't have time to go research, but you have time to leave a hateful comment and you don't know them. You don't know if it's real. You haven't checked it. You haven't fact checked. You haven't done anything of that nature, but you can leave a comment with no basis or grounds to back it up. So the person was like, oh, well, if he can't handle the criticism, he shouldn't be. I said, wait a minute. This criticism he didn't invite. You came out your face and you said something about him and what he was doing and where he was going. And you didn't even know him. And I'm telling you, you can go do your research and find out that he is authentically who he is. But you don't want to do your research. Why don't you want to do your research? Because you already know he's authentically who he is. You already know his member is enormous. You're jealous and you're hating because he's getting shine and notoriety for it. And you're mad about it. So let's just stay there. So, he continued to, as I'm talking to him and I'm like, yo, he's like, why are you reading so much into this? And I'm like, because you don't know him. That's my friend. I know him. And I'm not going to let you say shit about him when you don't know him and you haven't done your research. You didn't go see for yourself. And it's right there. It's public for you to go look. He's nude on Twitter. He's nude on OnlyFans. He's nude. Go look for yourself. Go examine for yourself. He wants you to. That's his job. Go look. So I was met with, I don't know why you're making a big deal of this. And like I said just now, a minute ago, I said, because I know him. This is my friend. I know him. I understand him. And this is uncalled for what you're doing. So he started to bicker and go back and forth. And I said, you know what? I'm making a big deal out of it. I'm going to end it right now. So I blocked him from my page. And, see, and you have to understand how significant that is, because see, people follow me not only for the Queen of Shade work that I do, but they follow me for the countless thousands of melanated brethren of mine that I post. So they're always on my page. Today, I looked at my analytics, and I'll show you so that people don't think it's not real. My analytics for today tell me that on Instagram alone, I have had in the last month, I have reached 690,000 accounts. But look at this, 655,000 of them are non-followers. So these people love to lurk. See it for yourself. See it for yourself. Look at the numbers. 690, 655. My hand was shaking because I'm upset. But, and that was my Instagram page. But, it led me to do this video because I immediately posted a meme. You see, I create my own memes as well. See, I'm a one-stop shop. I don't play. I make money coming and going, literally. So I posted a meme and I said, let me be clear. If you come on my page and you're talking shit about any of the boys that I'm posting, you have a problem with me. I'm going to jump in your shit and I'm going to block you. I'm going to go ham on you. And I'm actually glad that I waited to do this video till now because I'm not yelling. I was very upset earlier. I spoke to the Queen Mother about it, and she was like, you take so many of these boys with you in your career and you bring them along. And for somebody who doesn't know them to criticize them and when they could go look and research for themselves, but they don't want to because they're just hating, it really had me rattled earlier, but I'm cool now. So I did a meme and I said, listen, I will block you after I go ham on your ass. What the world needs to understand about the Queen of Shade is just as much of an importance that my work is to me, so are my boys. I love each and every single boy I have ever posted. I love them, not just like them. I love them. Being a Libra, when I'm stressed, I am a Libra sun sign, Aquarius moon, Virgo rising. So whenever I am stressed, I can look at a thing of beauty, a man, something I enjoy, a melanated man, and I can instantly be calm. I can instantly calm down. Seeing them be beautiful, seeing them market themselves, push their brands, and be beautiful doing it, I can calm completely down. My day is right as rain, just observing them. So they're very important to me. And I don't repost men solely to capitalize off of what they're doing. I repost them because I'm so proud of them. I repost them because I'm mama and I'm daddy. I'm both. I'm making sure that they are seen even through my platform. There's a light in me that I share with them. I learned a long time ago that being famous or being a bad bitch by yourself is no fun. You got to have people around you that you can trust to be a bad bitch with. I'm a bad bitch. They be bad dudes, bad boys, bad bitch, same thing. So it sparked me to do this video because I will not tolerate anyone ever coming for any of my boys. Now this is another thing that I need to address. Not every single man on my page that I show is gay. Just because I'm gay does not mean that they are gay. I am literally just showing them off to you because they're gorgeous. And I'm like, look at what I saw today. That's basically what I do. And I've been doing it since 2003. It's basically me coming across their beauty and saying, oh my God, not being able to stay silent about what I see in them and their beauty and the dedication that they take and put into their craft of working out, eating right, watching their energy, not being around negative energy, listening to motivation. It's a mindset. It's not just an aesthetic. These men are more than just an aesthetic. And, that's why I started doing one-on-one with the Queen of Shade, the podcast, because I needed to show my adult film stars, my dancers, my actors, my models. I needed to paint them in a light that showed the world that they are human, that they have feelings. And not only that do they have feelings, but they're fucking brilliant. They're brilliant. They're smart. And they do more than just show their bodies. They do more. But if you've got it, flaunt it. If you've got it, flaunt it. I've got it. Look at me. Look at me. I've got it. I am never going to apologize to anyone offended by my beauty. Never. I'm never going to apologize to anyone concerning my intellect. I'm smart. I wasn't raised in the inner city. I was raised in the suburbs. Went to college. Listen, if I've got it, I'm going to flaunt it. Which is why I am an intellectual entertainer. You may not know what that is. That's an entertainer that leads with the mind and not just the aesthetic. I'm an intellectual entertainer. Everything that comes from me, you're going to learn something new about yourself. Not me, about yourself. I'm going to paint a perspective for you that's going to cause you to search yourself and see where you need to come up, shape up, ship up, change, stay the same. That's what I do. These boys are everything to me. And they've been everything to me since I was 5 years old. I knew I was going to be gay. I knew I was going to be gay because I could look at older men and just be like, one day I'm going to be older and I'm going to come and find you. And man, oh man, when I do. That was how I was. And being indoctrinated at an early age, I forgot who I was because who I was wasn't accepted by the Black church. So in forgetting who I was, I lost my power. I lost my power for a long time. I entered the church at 10. I left the church at 19. Yeah, that was a long time to be indoctrinated. And I literally forgot my power, forgot who I was for a long time. And, during that time, church really messed me up because the whole way that I do things and see the world is different than the doctrine that they teach. But I got free of that. 40 now, so it's all right. But it took me a long time to mature and to accept who I am, what I do, how I do it. You see, I just want to address something else real quick. Look at this screen. This is my face. I don't have a filter on this. I use filters in my work. Right here, this is all me. So understand, she is this beautiful. Okay, moving on. Melanated men make me happy. And I love even more when they are open-minded. I have so many friends, straight and gay. And I am naturally an ego stroker. I literally uplift men every time I'm in their presence. Every time I see them, I'm complimenting because I'm enjoying who they are, how they are, what they are. And even with one-on-one with the Queen of Shade, I interviewed a lot of adult film stars, porn stars and stuff, because, they want to tell Black brethren, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be this, you should be that. Oh my God, I hope she doesn't call me. Don't call me. Wait, don't call me. My grandmother is calling me. Hold on. Filming. See, it's my show. I could do this. Filming. Okay. But as I was saying, Black people will, not even just, yeah, Black people too. Black people are, it's just another whole nother thing. But people will tell them they should be sorry for being adult film stars. They should be sorry for not going to traditional college or school or things of that nature. And I learned very early in my life, and I used to tell the boys because they felt bad. They felt bad, like, oh, damn, these people are disrespecting me because of my occupation. And then I came along. And my motto is, why should you feel bad about showing off your body, showing off what you do when sex is $1 billion business and everybody who is judging you is watching you? Why should they be guilty when we are watching in secret, putting on that flick, doing what we do, achieving our orgasm, watching their content, and then we want to go and judge them for making the content? Who's the hypocrite? It's not them. They're being authentic. They're putting themselves out there. You're being inauthentic. You're being the hypocrite because you're up there telling them they need Jesus and this is that and the other, but you're watching their content, their adult content. Get a life. Grow up. It's the 20th century. We're going into the 21st century. Get over yourself. So, basically continuing my story, I blocked him and I removed his interview from every platform. It will never come to public light. It will never be seen. That's the beauty of being in control of your own shit. I call the shots. I will not tolerate anyone judging my boys or me. I will not tolerate it because none of you are perfect. But let's not even just go there. None of you are brave enough to even do what my guys are doing. I've had so many people give my guys shit about OnlyFans. And then you know what I do? I wait. And you know what happens? A year goes by and now you're on OnlyFans. Now you need promotion. Now you need to be on Twitter and have people promote your OnlyFans so that you can make a living. You know how many people did that to my guys? Talked about them and gave them shit, and now y'all on OnlyFans too. Interesting. I do not like the double standard. And here we go. I find that in the Black community, so rigid. And it's not just heterosexuals. Gay guys like today, y'all hate too. Y'all hate on your own. And it's so crazy because we have to stick together. The world is attacking gay men right now. The whole diaspora, the whole LGBTQIAP diaspora is under attack. Legislation is happening. And y'all want to bicker over whether or not somebody's dick is real. Shouldn't you be worried about your own? How you gonna make your money? How you gonna live your life? Shouldn't you be worried about that? Because you need to figure out where your next meal is coming from, because you Black, baby. You Black. Have you realized what it means to be Black in America? Even with your college degree, you're not going to get the jobs that Caucasians get, and you're not going to get the same pay that they get either. You're endangered just like all of us. Haven't you realized that? Your job doesn't make you any more safe than any of my guys. In fact, my guys are ahead of you because they're their own CEOs and entrepreneurs and independent business owners. You're still working for someone and collecting linear income. And you do that, why? Because you think that makes you look respectable. And most of y'all that are respectable in public are fucking freaks in private. I know. I screwed enough of y'all when I was out there. And y'all liked it dirty. Slapping in your face and all kinds of, yeah, y'all like that shit. But y'all, car going by, but y'all want to condemn somebody for being confident enough, brave enough, and bold enough to put it all out there. I put it all out there with my career. My fame is transparent. I share a lot about myself. The good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. It is what it is. You can't tell my story better than I can tell it. You can't critique me better than I can critique myself. I don't even want y'all criticisms. I don't need them. Because at the end of the day, this is my show. This is my show. And man, oh man, I got some things coming that I have not made announcements for. But y'all gonna gag. And you know what? When you gag, I hope you choke. I hope you choke. Because you're going to choke. Because I got some shit coming down the pipeline that is just amazing for everybody, especially me. But what I'm going to need is more closed mouths and watching, like those 655,000 people are doing. They're not leaving negative comments. They're just watching. I'm going to need for y'all to know your place and stay in the bleachers, because y'all not supposed to be on the court. Y'all don't have what it takes to be on the court. So many of y'all also get mad at me because I post a specific type of man to my page. I don't post busted, disgusted men on my page. And you know what's horrible about that? You know how you look. Why are you gonna make me judge you? That's your face. That's your tore up body every day in the mirror that you see. Why are you going to make it my problem? You already know how you look. But yet and still, you get mad with me when you ask me, Queen, can you show me on your page? And I'm like, fuck no. 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 And I hit you with the professional modeling line. I'm sorry, sweetie, you're not just, you're just not what we're looking for. I hit you with the professional line. And then y'all get mad and want to talk about me or cut into me and, oh, you're this, you're a drag queen, you're a transsexual, all of that shit. And it doesn't matter what you're saying because you wanted to be on my page. And I said no. And that's the response you gave to me saying, no, I'm still in control because you still want to be on my page. And then what I do is then I block you because now you can't see my page. Now you don't have access to all the beautiful guys that I bring your way every day. That's why I need you to know your place and keep your mouth closed. If you don't have nothing nice to say, come on, our parents taught us that. My grandmama taught me that. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. But you need to understand something. We all wrestle with that negative voice in our head. We all wrestle with ourselves, telling ourselves we're not enough. We need to do more. We need to have this. We need to have that. We all wrestle with that. So we don't need your voice with your troll ass saying more negative things to us because it sticks with us. I have learned how to process them out of my spirit, but a lot of my guys have not. That's why I don't tolerate negativity on my page. I don't want you saying nothing that my guys have to read because I tag them. I don't want you saying anything that will make them feel any type of way about what they're doing and who they are. That's a safe space. That's a clearing for them to be themselves. Like I said, I love each and every one of my guys. And I have so many. And you bitches get mad. Oh, wow, you got all the men. Where do you find them at? What do you mean, where do I find them? I've been doing this so long, they come to me now. I don't have to look for them. They know that I'm somebody they can trust. They know that I'm going to use my platform to help them shine and that I'm going to make sure I credit them. You know, I get so mad at the pages online that turn around and you post the guys from my page where you saw that I tagged them. And then you steal the video from my page and don't tag them so that you can capitalize off of their hard work and efforts, but you don't share what you found. I hate that. I'm one of the best journalists you'll ever meet. I always cite my sources, always. But I always tag my guys because I believe that in helping them, I don't have to be present for every opportunity that they get. A lot of my guys have gotten work from being seen on my page. So in the entertainment industry. So I don't want to be responsible for, I'm not their agent. So I don't want people coming to me asking me about a guy. I want you to see that they're tagged and I want you to go to them. See, this thing is well oiled. I've been doing this long enough to not have it be a burden or a labor or a task to me. I can do it and then it takes care of itself. I built it the right way the first time. So I tag because I want you to go to them. Oh, go over to them. So I saw you on Queen of Shades page. That has happened. I'd like to offer you this. I'd like to offer you that. We love your look. I've had that happen. These boys mean everything to me because even though I was bullied by Black men, abused by Black men, beaten up by Black men, coming up for being gay, it is like my pleasure to help them. It's my pleasure. I've had so many men, even from my childhood, say, I'm so sorry, because they too have been on the receiving end of my benevolence. Very benevolent. I love to give. And in so doing, I have built this massive empire that you guys know as the Queen of Shade. I was talking the other night on I have two podcasts. I have the one-on-one with the Queen of Shade podcast, and I also have the Cyber Girl podcast. And right now they're on Spotify and Anchor.fm and the Anchor app. It just recently became podcast for Spotify or something like that. It's a new thing, but the links still work. But I'm in the process of getting my podcast on Apple and other iHeartRadio and other things like that so that it's everywhere and I make more money. But, these boys really mean a lot to me. And I'll be damned if I let anybody ever crush their spirit, crush their intentions, crush their goals. Yeah. I don't care if you're a lawyer or a doctor or a porn star or an actor or a singer. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. We have to uplift each other. We have to want to see each other win. And it is so sad when you meet or encounter people that look like you, that are so insecure that they've got to tear you down. Oh, you ain't nobody. Yes, I am. Because that's why you're saying I'm not anybody, because you know I'm somebody. You know this. You know this. And furthermore, you know you can't do what I do. I'm at this every day. Every day. I don't work near another job. I don't have no other job. Y'all are running off to y'all day jobs. This is my day job and my night job and my weekend job. Some people get so mad. Oh my gosh, she's always posting. Yup, because this is my job. It's not recreation for me. I make my living from doing this. Want to learn how to do that? You have to book me as a mentor, and I'm $250 an hour. And people pay it all around the world. Yeah. But I love my guys, and I will never jeopardize my guys or put them in a compromising situation where they are not safe, where they are being judged, where they are being ridiculed, especially by their own. Especially by their own. It's ridiculous how the internet has made so many people behind the keyboard think that they are so important, that their comments just matter more than anybody else's on your work, not on work that they created. You go to their page, they got their picture up there, a couple of pictures, less than 1,000 followers, and they are literally doing nothing. But they think that their opinion on your work matters so much. that they just have to say it and we're going to take it and it's going to be valid. And you know what I love to do? I love to let people write their whole comment, get it all out. I love for them to do that on my page. Get all that negativity out, all that venom that you're spewing, get it all out. And then you know what I do? I erase the entire comment as though it were never there in the first place. I make it go away. I always do that for myself and my boys. I make it go away. I make things better. That's what I do. That's my calling. I make it better. I shine light and I make things better in a very dark world. Yeah, this world is dark. But people like me are here. I make it better. And I'm going to always continue to make it better. I'm going to always continue to uplift my own. You will not see me promoting anybody else before I promote my own. And like I said, I got many of Caucasian guys. There's one, I love my one guy. He's like, I call him my Russian because he's Russian. Sky Knox. Sky, baby, I love you. I love you. Yeah. So I promote anybody I want to. I share anybody I want to. But my eye tends to gravitate more to people that look like me. But Sky's gorgeous, so I gravitate that way too. But we need to exercise empathy in the world. Empathy. Because these keyboard bullies, man, y'all are, whoa. Y'all are really out of pocket. Y'all are rude as fuck. I'm just going to say that. Y'all are rude as fuck. And y'all are so cavalier with it, so gully with it. Y'all think that y'all can do that and get away with it. Y'all can't do that. Not on my page. Take that shit to a weaker person, but not on my page. Can't do that. One thing I like is that the divine, with all my gifts, shaman, oracle, prophet, seer, healer, medium, clairvoyant, phoenix, fury. I got all these gifts that I have learned to hone over 40 years. With all these gifts, one thing I love is that I am always in tune with the universe, with what's going on, with what people need to hear. I'm always in tune. And no, you don't see me out and about. You don't. Because I'm not an out and about type of girl. I'm not an out and about type of girl. Oh, let me fix this. It's beautiful. It has slits in it. Not an out and about type of girl. I'm a to myself, mind my business, and make a shitload of money girl. That's what I am. That's what I am. And if y'all follow me, y'all know y'all should be about your business too. I'm not for the instant gratification. I work for the long run. There are some people that are here today that in 5 years, they will not be here. I will. I've been here 20 years in this business of entertainment. I went viral one time 8 years ago with the help of someone that I was mentoring. And then he got all of this attention and blew up and went viral multiple times. And he shared me one time. And I literally went viral. And not only did I go viral, but I was able to stretch that viral moment 8 years out. That takes skill. But I was already in the business. I already knew what I needed to do. I didn't even have a company until I went viral. You know, I get on so many of my guys because you guys are online making these handles, these names famous, and you're not trademarking them. That's another video. But yeah, I get on my guys because I'm like, you're doing all this work, and you're not adequately making sure it pays you in the long run. May not pay you today, may not pay you tomorrow. I was like that. It didn't pay me immediately. Oh, but it paid off for me. You'll see. Can't say what it is, but you'll see. Paid off for me in a big way. But basically, what am I saying? If you have anything negative to say about any of my guys, keep that shit to yourself, please. Please. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you. Don't mind other people's business for free. Where's the lucrative opportunity in that? Mind the business that pays you. Don't mind my business for free. I don't need you to mind my business for free because I get paid from my business. I don't need you to follow and stalk and do all of this stuff. But apparently y'all like to, because out of 690,000 accounts that I've reached in 30 days, 655,000 of them have never hit the like button, the follow button, left a comment. Y'all lurking big time to the tune of 655,000 people not saying a thing. But that's okay because I planned for that. I do my shows like everybody's watching. I do my shit like everybody's watching. And that's the attitude I've had since the very beginning at 19. The whole world's watching. Even if they're not watching, one day they will. And that's what I did. So in closing, I just want you to know, listen, I appreciate each and every one of you that support me and my guys. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the DMs. I appreciate all of that. It is a blessing to show someone your real face and have them receive you just as you are. Mm-hmm. Just as you are. Hollywood didn't do this. I did this. This is my creation. Queen of Shade is my creation. So yeah, I didn't have somebody do my image. I didn't have an image consultant and all of that. I did this myself. So this is what it looks like. Understand. But yeah, I thank all of you for your support and the support of my guys. I thank all of you who are respectful to me and them, who don't say things that are side eye, left eye, rude as fuck, and just wrong, plain wrong. Because men are sensitive. Men are sensitive. More sensitive than women. You can't be saying all of that stuff and talking bad about them and expect them not to be hurt and all of that. I don't want my guys feeling like that, especially when I shared them to a larger audience. I don't want that happening on my watch, and it will not happen on my watch. Not on my watch. I have a very big heart and a very big capacity to love. Thousands of men. I love them, and I will continue to love them. Always. I will always do for them, and I will always be available to them. Many of them I talk to. Most of them I talk to. There's not a guy that I share that I haven't had conversations with and really got to know them and hear them say thank you for supporting me. And yeah. And that's straight men and gay men, bi men, all of that, DL men. It doesn't matter. Men, period. I attract men to my platform. Gay, straight, bi, DL, men. That's my thing. And y'all hate me for it. Y'all hate me for it because you're like, damn, she getting all these men. She's a drag queen. Bitch, no, I'm not. I'm a transillusionist, which is a fancy way of saying I'm a cross-dresser. All respect to drag queens. I'm not one of you. Yeah. But don't be mad because we're getting ours and you are not getting yours. Don't be mad because we don't see you, but you see us all the time, every day. Don't get mad at us. That's not our problem. That's a problem that sounds very personal. That's a personal problem. So I love each and every one of you. Make sure you check out all of my work. You can go to thequeenofshade.com and find everything under the Shade tab. There's a Shade tab. If you go to thequeenofshade.com and hit Shade, it'll show you everything, the podcast, the merchandise, everything, the Cash App, everything you need to find about me, the bio, everything, documentary on me, all of that. I love you guys, and I will see you guys soon. Yeah. Bye. So did you enjoy? I hope you did. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and don't forget to Cash App me at the Queen of Shade. I am your favorite content creator, right? Right. You want to see more of this content, right? Right. Cash at me. I love you. Mwah. Salutations, it's the Queen of Shade here. I need a huge favor from you. I need you right now to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. My Instagram is I am the Queen of Shade, and my TikTok is I am the Queen of Shade. And I also need you to subscribe right now to my YouTube channel, which is the Queen of Shade. Now, I know that I always say that, but maybe you guys don't hear me. I need you guys to show up for me in full force the way that I show up for you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please follow me on Instagram at I am the Queen of Shade. Please follow me at TikTok at I am the Queen of Shade, because I need you guys. I want to get my numbers up. Numbers aren't everything. I have a lot of people watching that aren't saying anything, but it's time for you to declare yourself to me. You love me. Declare yourself to me. You love me. Declare yourself to me. Thank you in advance, and I love you all. Mwah.
Turn that TV down.